For the first time since her immigration detention, a Canton mom is speaking out. 25 Investigates broke this story last week about the woman who, despite living legally in the United States, was detained at Logan Airport when returning from a family vacation. In an interview you'll see only on Boston 25 News, she says she's still recovering emotionally and physically, but is sharing her story for those who cannot.
My name is Jamie Jimenez Rosa. I am mom, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a wife. I'm just a regular person.
But this Canton mom found herself in the middle of the national immigration debate.
I didn't really think anything was going to happen to me because I've traveled before. I traveled multiple times.
Monday, August 11th, Jamie, her husband, and their 3 young daughters flew back to Logan Airport from a family vacation to Mexico. Jamie came to the U.S. legally from Peru when she was 9 years old. She's a permanent resident with a green card that the federal government just renewed again this summer. But when the family got to Customs, a Customs and Border Protection officer said she needed to answer additional questions.
They were like, well, do you want to go say goodbye? I was like, what do you mean goodbye?
She says the immigration officers brought up a decades-old misdemeanor marijuana possession conviction, and it became clear Jamie wasn't going home that night.
My mind right now is just kind of like, I'm going to say goodbye to my kids. Am I going to see them again? Like, what's happening? I just start thinking the worst.
She spent the next 4 nights at Logan Airport with, she says, no access to a shower, a phone call, or knowledge her husband had hired an attorney.
It was a cell, no windows. It's just 4 walls, a toilet, a little sink, a bench. I felt alone, scared.
For the last 3 weeks, 25 Investigates has repeatedly asked ICE and CBP for a comment about Jamie's case. CBP referred us to the statement they sent last week, saying a green card is a privilege, not a right, adding lawful permanent residents presenting at a U.S. port of entry with previous criminal convictions may be subject to mandatory detention and/or may be asked to provide additional documentation to be set up for an immigration hearing. While in custody, Jamie says she suffered uncontrollable anxiety attacks twice, impacting her blood pressure that landed her in the hospital, but she did not have access to her meds. After 4 nights at Logan, Jamie was transferred to an ICE facility in Burlington, where she says she was able to call her husband. From there, she was taken to a local county jail in Maine that had room for female ICE detainees.
I'm going to order her conviction vacated.
In the meantime, Jamie's attorney went to district court in Roxbury and got her past conviction tossed, arguing she didn't have proper legal counsel at the time. 2 days later, ICE released Jamie, 10 days after officers told her to say goodbye to her kids.
How do you summarize the 10 days that you were held?
Hell. It was hell for me. I don't wish what happened to me, even my worst enemy. They need to have a better system. This is not okay, because they're ruining people's life. You know, they're separating mothers, you know, from their kids.
Why did you feel it was important to share your story now?
I'm doing for the people that can't speak for themselves. If they took time to listen to the people that are inside and hear their stories, they don't deserve to be there. A lot of them don't.
We asked CBP specifically about the allegations surrounding how Jamie was held at Logan. They did not address them. CBP referred us back to ICE to discuss the case. We reached out to ICE again, but have not heard back. For 25 Investigates, I'm Carrie Kavanaugh.